Hey guys, it's been a while since I made a video. Sorry about that. This video specifically was supposed to come out like in June of this year, around when Chainsaw Man Chapter 167 released. And yeah, I kind of got lazy. I don't know why. So most of this video was recorded a while ago, back when that chapter happened in the manga. But I thought, delaying this video all the way to this month made me realize, doing in this month is fucking genius. I didn't realize, because November lines up with a little tradition that everyone likes to have with three N's, about retentioning a certain fluid in the body. So for this special occasion, I'm going to be putting several pictures in to help you with this special tradition that happens this time of year. Good luck, losers. Have fun. In 1995, a crazy son of a bitch by the name of Hideki Anno put a bunch of kids into mech suits to save the world, while giving them so much trauma to fuel several thousand think pieces for almost 3 decades. This life-scarring anime was known as Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's about a boy named Shinji Ikari who was forced to pilot a giant mech to defeat enemies known as angels. If you've been into anime for any period of time, you most likely have heard of or even seen Eva. This was groundbreaking as it deconstructed the concept of being a teenage mech pilot being set in a world where God sent his employees to repossess his Anime, and probably all Japanese media, was heavily influenced by this one anime going forward. To say this anime changed everything would be an understatement. If Astro Boy was the first impact and Mobile Suit Gundam was the second impact, you probably know where I'm going with this. Anno and his team at Gainax, however, severely underestimated how ambitious this project would be and burnt through their budget before the show aired its last 2 episodes. So a 2-episode finale of recycled footage and bizarre introspectives of the series became one of the biggest upsets in anime history. Let's just say some anime fans did not take it too well. So in 1997, Anno was given the opportunity to end the series on his own terms with the theatrical film End of Evangelion. Since this was on the big screen where they didn't have to abide by TV network censors, they could do anything they wanted in this movie.
Wake up! I'm so f***ed up.
Yeah, this was in the first scene of the movie. An infamous shot of Shinji's shot that was seen around the anime world. This would become a meme in the anime community as this scene is just so ridiculous and yet made so artistically that you think you were just watching a French New Wave film. Nothing like this happens in the rest of the series, but just shows how f***ed up Shinji's situation has gotten, how lonely he's become, how he's starved for any kind of love or kindness that no one gives him. If you haven't seen it, the TV show and the movie are definitely worth watching, as explaining the series in this scene is not what I'm here for. It's for another series that is so influential in its own right, a series that was talked about on this channel a while back, a series I really like because it's fucking sick, man. Even before the anime adaptation was announced, the Chainsaw Man manga was making waves even amongst people who don't read manga. There is a large fandom for Chainsaw Man, from cosplay, fan art, doujin, and memes. It's rare for any type of manga to get as many memes as Chainsaw Man did before the anime, and a lot of memes I see that come out of Chainsaw Man are from the latest chapters released. This franchise has carved its way into otaku culture by being different from its contemporaries. The basic plot is about a teenage boy named Denji who has had an awful life until he finds a devil he calls Pochita. While Denji's life doesn't improve drastically, he at least has one friend in his life. Together, they slay other devils that are commonplace in this reality, as humanity has adapted to surviving against the devils. One night, Denji is betrayed and slaughtered by the people he's indebted to. His corpse fuses with Pochita and Chainsaw Man is born. The manga was serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump, and if you compare the other series at the time in Jump, it stood out by its pacing, characterization, and content that pushed the limits of what could be serialized in Jump. When the manga's first arc came to an end, so did its run in Weekly Shonen Jump. It took a break for 17 months and resumed in the online manga reader Shonen Jump Plus. Known as Manga Plus overseas, Jump Plus was known for having manga that could get away with some things you could never get away with in Weekly Shonen Jump. This means Denji's goal got an upgrade and some things got a little more wild. Part 2 of the manga gained a co-protagonist known as Asa Mikata, an antisocial high school girl who hates devils. After being attacked by a devil who made a pact with another student, she's approached by an owl who asks her if she wants to live. Asa chooses life and makes a pact with Yoru, the war devil. Yoru's ultimate goal is to defeat Chainsaw Man by having Asa win Denji's heart, and then claim his heart by using the war devil's ability to turn anything that Asa owns into a weapon. I'm going to summarize some of what happens up to chapter 167, so if you've not read Chainsaw Man and you don't want to get spoiled, get the f*** out of here! Alright, for everyone who's still here, at this point in the story, the Public Safety Bureau has conflict with a cult known as the Chainsaw Man Church. You can probably guess who they worship. Denji is abducted by the church, but Asa has infiltrated the church as a member to get Denji away from these psychopaths. During their escape, Denji has a realization. All his current problems have been caused because he is too horny. He wants to get laid so badly, but since he thinks that's the root of his problems, his only solution is to chop off his dick. Yoru, taking control of Asa, volunteers and takes him to the back alley to whack off his willy. Denji has second thoughts and actually wants to keep his little chainsaw. When Yoru grips Denji's member, ready to crush it like an orange, a memory of Yoru kissing Denji jumps back up into her head. Yoru and Denji then start making out, and then...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1...
Oh, gee, that kinda looks familiar now, doesn't it? This awkward sexual tension that has been between Denji, Asa, and Yoru has been psychologically damaging to them and the readers. It's like the most f***ed up game of will they, won't they that Fujimoto has subjected us to, and god damn it, we can't look away. This lack of love shared by these two goofballs parallels the lack of love Shinji felt in Evangelion. All these pent-up emotions make a young teenage boy just want to blow.
I'm about to blow!
Without love, we become a big ball of depression. And depression is what Anno and Fujimoto specialize in. It's not 100% confirmed if Fujimoto was inspired by Eva, but with Eva being such an influential work in pop culture around the world, and with Fujimoto's love of cinema, this reference is way too coincidental not to be intentional. Nobody knows where the story of Chainsaw Man will go next, since Fujimoto is such an unpredictable bastard that I believe that even Denji's penis could gain sentience and tell him to grab Asa by the pussy. Either way, this video was just my excuse to talk about one of the wildest chapters of shonen manga I've ever read. This chapter of Chainsaw Man made me indirectly realize how big of an impact Evangelion was to modern anime and manga. While Chainsaw Man might not have hit the level of influence in the industry that was set by Eva, it and Fujimoto's other works' influence is definitely felt. More shonen manga coming out, specifically ones featured in Jump Plus, feature stories with more psychological elements with a bit of cynicism thrown in the mix. Chainsaw Man has cemented itself into manga canon, and I'm kinda scared what Fujimoto is gonna do next. Because if he ever decides to make a movie, then may God help us all. Okay, I don't know where I was going with that last bit, but the video is not over, because since then, Chainsaw Man has gotten up to chapter 182, which I will now spoil up to this point, so you have been warned. So after a big battle with Chainsaw Man, Yoru, and Public Safety, the Aging Devil shows up to try to get Denji to kill a bunch of kids. Yoru intervenes with the world's messiest finger blast, but this old bag of bones ain't having it, so it sends Denji and Yoru to a pocket dimension where people cannot die as they turn into trees. That's pretty fitting. As Denji has post-chainsaw clarity, Yoru puts the moves on Denji, and they don't